Hey, what's up, PV students? Great to be with you guys today on Tuesday after Memorial Day weekend. If you're like me, having a hard time getting going this morning, so great to start the day off with a Devo, right? Got a really great Devo today, and it kind of employs us to reflect on the story of Abraham. And I know a lot of you guys have heard this story, and maybe some of you haven't. And so, really, what happens is that Abraham lives this kind of turbulent life, but through the midst of it, God promises him that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars. So, God is pretty much saying, hey, I want to create a nation of people, a powerful and influential people, through your descendants and through your family, Abraham. But the problem was he had yet to have an offspring at this point. He hadn't had a son or anything, and so eventually he has a son named Isaac, and it's like, okay, finally God is bringing things together. He had the son when he was like late in life, and he's like, okay, things are happening. This is coming true. What God said would happen is happening, and then in this crazy act of faith, or request of faith even, God actually, he says, Abraham, now I need you to actually sacrifice your son Isaac for me. We get kind of the account of this in Hebrews chapter 11 verses 17. It says, by faith Abraham, when he was tested, offered up Isaac, and he who had received the promise was in the act of offering up his only son, of whom it was said, through Isaac shall your offspring be named. He considered that God was able to even raise him from the dead, from which, figuratively speaking, he did receive him back. And so Abraham, he had the faith to kind of see this through. He didn't end up sacrificing Isaac. God provided a goat for him to use instead. The sacrifice was made, but we just get this display of this amazing faith that Abraham had, in that even in the things of the future, the things of yet to come, Abraham experiences full assurance and full confidence in God's promises. And so this was something that God had promised him. He had known this. God spoke this to him directly, and he said, you know what? No, like God said he's going to do this, so I believe that he's going to do this. And if Isaac is sacrificed, then God has the power to raise him, and he had this kind of confidence in God's promises. And so the reflection for us, I think, is where is there opportunities for faith in our life that maybe we're not fully embracing right now, or we're not, responding in faith. And part of what can help us with that is just reflecting on the promises of God for us. The promises that he won't leave us, the promises that he wants the best for us, the promises that he knows better for us than we know for ourselves. Abraham, he wasn't relying on things that were concrete. He wasn't relying on things that he could see or understand, but he still had this unwavering faith in the promises of God. And there's a lot of opportunities in today's climate and context for us to lean into those promises as well. And so I think it's always a really powerful practice, just for me personally, just to go through scripture and pick a passage or a book and literally just list out what are the things that God is promising to his people in this passage, in this book. And those are things that I don't have to question. I don't have to wonder about. If we're interpreting the scripture correctly, then man, God is promising what he promises through his word, and we can stand secure in that. So hope you guys have a great day today. We'll see you on Wednesday for PV Students Live, and it's going to be a great week. See you guys later.